Hi, welcome to my Informz platform tutorial. I'm Amber, the CEO of Email Maven, and today we're going to be talking about re-engagement campaigns and how to easily build them in Informz to help your members get back to enjoying your emails. So let's get started. So a re-engagement campaign is geared to target anyone who's fallen into your F engagement score in Informz. So the first thing you're going to need to do is set up your engagement scoring. Okay? Once that's set up, then you're able to build this campaign. If you'd like to learn more about the tactics and why we do it, we have a resource for re-engagement campaigns, and it includes what you should write in your content and where in the process your members should be getting this. So let's build the campaign. Go to Campaigns and then List, and then click the Create button. In this case, HireLogic does not have a template for re-engagement, so we're going to build this campaign from a blank canvas. Now, first thing you want to do is click this Save button and put in your information about your campaign. So this is re-engagement, engage new members. And then you can folder this and you can save it wherever, put in your contact info. Now, two important settings here. One, you have a goal setting. So if someone converts to something, we want to note it here. And I'm going to say, yeah, we have a goal setting. We want, let's say 20% of subscribers to end up in the D score, because we're going to be targeting people who are in the F score to get them up to the D score. So people triggered in as F, if they exit as Ds, we'll be very happy. So this is just going to give you a new little chart on your dashboard. Then you also want to do your reentry settings. I would leave the reentry settings here as no, meaning if someone has gone through this campaign once, we're not going to have them go through it again. You don't want this to be happening to people all the time. So you're going to say no. Then you personally need to remember that you need to copy and redo this campaign, meaning copy it, start it over again once a year so then people can go through this once a year. Go ahead and save. Alright, so now that we have our general settings in the right place, what we're going to want to do is start dropping in our content. This campaign is really easy to build. So you need to understand a bit about how these work, but for this campaign all we're using is our messages, waits, and decides. Those are the foundation of what you're going to be using for all campaigns too. So anytime you start a campaign, the first step you need is a start time, then a wait time. In this case, I would say we're just going to wait one day to get them started. If they've fallen into the F score, they're at risk, we're not renewing. We're going to wait one day, and we'll say we'll just contact them on a weekday during regular business hours. Now, adjust these settings based on what work for your members. A lot of members actually prefer to do things like this on a Saturday or Sunday. Others like to do it early in the morning. So adjust your settings based on what you know about your members. Now that we've waited a day, we want to send them an email. So we're going to drag and drop in a message. And here I just like to name the message so it's clear to everyone what this is. So in my case, it's going to be email number 1. And we're going to ask about email preferences. Next, you need to attach an email to this block. So you're going to go ahead, surf through your folders, find the email you need, and then you're going to copy it. The designer is going to pop you into the email designer so you can double check that email. Once your email is opened up, double check it, make sure it looks good, it's what you want it to say, then click Return to Campaign Designer. Now, that email is attached here. So In the future, you can then click on it and click edit mailing or remove this mailing if you need to make any changes. But for now, in the building process, it's done. We need to connect our dots, then move to our next stage. Next, we're going to do another wait stop. Drag and drop and adjust. In this case, I recommend we wait 3 days. Again, input the settings that work best for your members, connect the dots. Now, what's different here is we're going to do a decision step. We're going to wait and see, did these people already convert to a D? Now, probability after one email is close to none, but let's just put it in just in case. So you're going to add in a group. So you're going to select in a group. Informz automatically makes you audiences for your engagement scoring. So go to that folder, and I'm going to say anyone that made it into the D category. Close. You could do this for each of your engagement scorings. You could do one for F people trying to get to D, D to C, C to B, etc. Now, I want to rename this so it's, again, easy to understand. Convert to D score. Okay. If no, they're going to continue on. If yes, they're going to stop here. So if no, then they're going to get email number 2. This email, EM2, is about getting info. I want to make sure they're getting the right information they want. Again, you're going to go in and copy your email and then pop back in. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I am going to wait. Forgot to put that in like that. Wait 3 days. Same. Wait 3 days to a week here. Let's wait for a week. So we have a little time for conversion to see if it's working. I'm going to wait 1 week. Then repeat. I'm going to grab a decision step. Now you got to kind of just pull this over to the side. I know you feel like you're losing it, but if you do that, then you'll be able to scroll farther to the left. Connect, convert to D, grab my group, all right, and then we don't have any stops because we took that one stop. So you're going to scroll down, grab another stop spot here. If they converted to D, then I want them to stop. Oh, wrong spot. That's a no. I meant to put it on the yes side. Did they convert to D? If yes, stop. If no, I'm going to email them one more time. So pull in a message and say, this is where I like to give them an opportunity to give me feedback. So this is typically a survey email. EM3 survey. Okay, and we're going to copy that email and put it in. Now here at the end, you kind of have 2 options. This is the last email you're going to send. So one way to get some easy data off this and to know if people convert to a D is to do an additional conversion step after another wait step. You also can see conversions on your dashboard. So it's up to you, but in my case, I would recommend adding in another wait step. Then another decide step, and making sure that we know, did they convert after email number 1, 2, or 3. Once you have those settings in, you're going to need a couple stop points. This, since you're at the end of your campaign, you need one for both. No, didn't convert, and yes, did not convert. So just to reiterate here, what's nice is when this campaign's running, you're going to be able to see where people are. There's little numbers that will appear on each of these steps. And so by putting another conversion stop at the end, you can see the number of people number really quickly. How many people converted, how many people didn't, and at what point. Alright, so overall this is built out, but we have a little error block down here. This is going to tell us what's not working right now. I did not connect my email number 3 here. If you have any other problems, it's going to tell you it in your error spot. You have to stop and fix them here, else you cannot activate it. So we're just going to copy this email in real quickly. Double check your email, return to the designer. Now that error is gone, so we're good to activate. Now you have a couple options here as well. You can double check your mailings in your mailing tab that you got the right ones. You can also use the test feature. I personally don't use this. Instead, I just make a quick Loom video walking through each of the steps verbally and clicking through each thing, and then I send it to my colleagues to double check me. Then you have the activate tab. So what you're going to want to do here is, for this one specifically, we want to add subscribers over time, which what that means is it's just as they get to this place, once they drop into that F score, that's when we want to get them into this campaign. Then you select the target group. Again, Informz has already made you a nice engagement score target group here, so grab that. So it's anyone who trips onto the F target group are going to be the ones that pop into here anytime they hit it. Then you can start it today, but be very mindful, this stop is going to default to stopping today. That means your campaign will only let a couple people in and it's going to stop. Instead of what you want this to do is you're going to want to push this out about a year so it doesn't turn off overnight. You don't forget about it. Okay? You can add any exclusion groups here. Maybe you don't want your board of directors on this list or any key leaders. Just for reasons, go ahead and exclude those lists here. I hope this has been helpful for re-engagement campaigns. They're really easy to build and it's going to help your members get back on track with your email. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and watch our other videos on campaigns for Informz.